Looks like we're live. Excuse me. Good evening, everybody. We're going to get started with the Monday Night Cares Net in just a couple of minutes. Well, actually, we're down to a minute and a half. So come on in. It's nice and hot today, so get you something cool to drink. Find some air conditioning, some fan. Pull up a chair. We'll get started here shortly. Should hear the repeater in just a couple of seconds. Got a little bitty rainstorm nearby. We might have some thunder here while we have the net. Got a lightning strike detected. Weather station picking up lightning.
The time is 7 p.m. K5VZC.
There it is. I guess we ought to get started. Might as well, right? Well, good evening, everybody. This is K5KJZ, and it's now time for the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Monday Night Net. Name here is Randy, located about 4 miles south of Canton off of 198. I'll be your net control for tonight's Cares Net. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Club. This net is held on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. local time on the K5VZC repeater system, which has had a slight modification here recently. That is on the 147.200 over in Wills Point, 444.975 over in Primrose, and the 444.800 over at the Silo at our south location. We've had to remove our Kaufman location from the 444.875, so it's no longer on the air. That can be explained. This net is open to all amateur radio license holders. We encourage you to join in and participate. CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday starting at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library. That's on FM 859 next to the Blackwell Historic Home. All interested parties are welcome to attend. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County, providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient speaking over the airways, so that should an emergency arise, we'll be ready to help transmit and receive emergency messages. If at any time you do have an emergency, call in with Brain Break. We'll take that call immediately. With that, we'll go ahead and take a short pause and see if there's any emergency traffic at this time. This is K5KJZ. That's always a good thing, hearing no emergency traffic. We'll go ahead and start our check-in wrap. When you check in, give me just your call sign slowly and phonetically, and I'll get you into the log. Anyone wishing to check into tonight's net, please come now with your call sign phonetically. This is K5KJZ. Gonna look in my throat this evening.
Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Oscar.
Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf.
Foxtrot 7, Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Lima Whiskey.
Kilo India 5, Bravo Delta India.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Alpha Victor.
Cody must be at home. Now we'll go ahead and take that short pause and recognize the crowd. Go ahead and recognize KJ5HTO, KJ5HCG, KF5SOX, KJ5FLW, KI5BDI, KF5VAV. Any additional stations like to check in tonight's net? This is K5KJZ. Liken. Good. Okay.
KF7SOX, not K5.
Yeah. I wrote it down correctly, Marie. I just didn't say it right. Sorry about that. KF7SOX. All right. Well, with that, my silly mistakes, or at least I didn't call anybody by their wrong name so far. That's a good plus. We'll go ahead and start at the top of the list. If you would, give us your name, location, approximately, and any traffic you may have for tonight's net. KJ5HTL, we'll start off with you, sir.
KJ5HTL, good evening, everybody. Name is Matt, located a couple miles east of Canton here at I-20 and 1255. I have no traffic back to the net. KJ5HTL.
Thank you for that, Matt, and duly appreciate you running the net last week. Next on the list, KJ5HCG.
Good evening, folks. This is Charlie G. That be my name. I am 10 miles south of Canton and 1 mile east off of Highway 19. I have no traffic for the net. Back to net control.
Okay, Charlie. All right, Charlie, good to hear you this evening. Next on the list, KF7SOX. Your check-in, please.
Good evening, all. This is Marie, KF7SOX, running a mobile Canton proper, no traffic. It's KF7SOX, back to net.
All right, thank you, Marie. Next on the list, KJ5FLW.
This is Nolan, about a half mile off Highway 80, south to Wills Point. No traffic. That's net.
Good evening to you, Mr. Nolan. You're sounding good this evening. Next on the list, KI5BDI.
At 5BDI, this is Kevin, 5 miles north of I-20 off of Highway 19. And I am accompanied tonight by Gertrude, who is here on the net as well, and has ordered this textbook to study. I have 2 pieces of traffic.
All right, Mr. Kevin and Gertrude. Good to hear you this evening. Next on the list, KF5VAV.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Cody. Currently eastbound on 20, passing 64, QTH, Ben Whaler, a few miles south of Van on the east end of Van Zandt County.
Headed from my Dallas office down to my home office. Good to hear everybody on that. KFI VAV.
All right, good evening to you, Cody. Safe travels, BA. Be on the lookout for them crazy people, other than ourselves. All right, Mr. Kevin, we'll drop back to you and see if you happen to have a bad dad joke. And I think you said you had another piece of information for us. Go right ahead, sir.
Hi, BDI. Two pieces of traffic and a bad dad joke. One piece of traffic to remind everybody, Taco Day Tuesday is tomorrow at 5:30-ish at the Canton Dairy Queen. Come one, come all, bring your Pepsi. Second piece of traffic is I thought somebody should report on the Parks on the Air and field day that we did. I didn't know if you were going to do that or not, Randy, so I'll leave it to you if you want. And my bad dad joke. What is as big as an elephant but doesn't weigh anything? What is as big as an elephant but doesn't weigh anything? Anybody got it?
KJ5HTO.
Go ahead, Matt.
Would it be its shadow?
Would in fact be his shadow.
All right, good job there, Matt. Nailed that first one. Good job. Well, a couple of pieces of information for everybody. I sent out an email on it, and that would be the no longer in use Kaufman repeater. Got word last week that TVEC office will be demolishing that tower as well as their current facility. They are building a new one, and not sure if they will be rebuilding a tower or not at the new location. If it is, it'll just be for local operation, and not sure whether or not they will allow us to have residents on that tower. To be determined, but I'm not getting my hopes up yet. So officially, the Kaufman site is down for us. So no more Kaufman repeater. That would be our ham repeater and our GMRS, as well as our APRS that we had over there. I went and picked up all the equipment last week while I happened to be off on vacation. All right. Additionally, Parks on the Air, our presentation out at the state park, field day, whatever you would like to call it. We kind of turned it into a one-size-fits-all. We made a few contacts. We weren't overly successful. It was really hot and very windy. The wind tried to take our shade tent away from us several times. We did make a few contacts on 2-meter sideband. No, not sideband, FM, sorry. And a couple on 15 meters. Yeah, we made a few on 15 meters. But the bands were hopping, lots of activity. We just weren't getting our signal in like we had hoped to. Hello, D. Anybody got any questions on any of that? Go ahead and chime in. Otherwise, we'll move on forward.
J5HTO.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead, Matt.
Just one question over the Kaufman location. Is there any alternate towers, any alternate, locations that we could possibly get that equipment back up that snow up. It's KJ5HCL.
I personally don't know of a alternate location off the top of my head. There is the 500-foot tower that is very close proximity to that 180-footer there in Kaufman, but that is a commercial tower site. And there's one ham I know was on it. I don't know of any others that are on it at this time. Not sure that we can get on it though. I need to look and see who owns that 500-footer and see if it's who I think it is, and I could contact them and at least pose the question. Doesn't hurt to ask. But other than that, I don't know of anything off the top of my head.
Okay, appreciate that, Randy. Yeah, I was just checking, just curious. So, all right, KJ5HCL, back to that.
Not a problem. Never hurts to ask. All right. Well, while we were out and about, we really didn't go anywhere. We just did some day vacations last week. So the wife and I went to a particular location in Texas that reminded me of a few things. So tonight's questions are centered around the Republic of Texas, which has been in existence for 190 years. Since America is celebrating 250, Texas needs to be up for the 190th anniversary this year. So with that, I hope everybody paid attention in school and your Texas history. We'll see how many of these we get right. I know everybody can get the first one. It's way too easy. What was the capital of the Republic of Texas in 1839 until annexation? That wasn't the first location, but it was the capital of the Republic of Texas in 1839. Uh-oh. Did I lose everybody? Hopefully I didn't stump everybody with the first question.
Gertrude would like to say Houston.
Well, that was a double in there. I heard Matt and Gertrude, but I didn't get Gertrude's answer. Go right ahead.
Gertrude wanted Houston.
That would be a negative, not Houston. Matt, you had an answer for us. Go right ahead.
Well, I was going to say Austin. I think that's when they moved it, I believe.
That would be the correct answer. Austin was the last known Republic of Texas capital. All right. In what year did the Republic of Texas declare independence from Mexico? So I just told you 190 years. So y'all do the math real quick.
VDI.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Okay, I had to take off lots of shoes and gloves and stuff to count, but I'm going to go with 1836.
Whew, man, I knew I smelled something. Yes, sir. 1836, March the 2nd, 1836. Who was the first president of the Republic of Texas? Sam Houston, come on. Yep, the big statue on the way to Houston. Sam Houston.
KFI-BDI. Gertrude wants to go with Sam Houston.
All right, Gertrude, you got it right. Sam Houston. There's a big statue of him along about there in Huntsville. On your way headed south towards Houston on I-45, you'll see a nice big statue there of Uncle Sam Houston, first president of the Republic of Texas. All right, next question. What famous battle secured Texas independence from Mexico? What famous battle secured Texas independence from Mexico?
Hey, J5HTO.
Go ahead, Matt.
That would be the Battle of San Jacinto.
Yes, sir. Good job. Yep, Battle of San Jacinto. Yeah. Good evening, Jason. Sorry I overlooked you. I didn't notice. I didn't see you checking on EchoLink. It didn't update, but I see you on there now. Good to have you. All righty. How many presidents served as the Republic of Texas president? How many presidents were there for the Republic of Texas?
KFI-BDI will go with a WAG of 4.
A wag of 4. Well, that's a pretty good wag. That would be correct, sir. 4. Just by chance, do you all happen to know the names of them? Maybe Gertrude knows them.
KJ5HTO.
Go ahead, Matt. Jump in there.
I don't know all of them, but I know Sam Houston served twice, and Mirabeau B. Lamar, but I honestly cannot remember who the fourth one was.
Wow, I'm shocked you got the Mirabeau. That's good. That's one that most people will miss. But Anson Jones would be the fourth one. Yep, Sam Houston was there twice. All right, the currency for the Republic of Texas. What was it? There was a nickname for it and a traditional name, we'll call it that. What was the currency called? The paper money. No idea. Well, take a guess, Jason. It's all right.
KFI-BDI. Gertrude wants to go with the dollars, and maybe the nickname was toilet paper.
What was afterwards? Oh, goodness. Gertrude's got quite the humor this evening. Well, it's officially called the Texas dollar, and it probably was toilet paper after the fall of the Republic of Texas when they joined the United States. But the nickname for it was called the redback. The redback. Not the redneck, the redback. Alrighty, here's another one. In what year did the Republic of Texas become the 28th state of the United States? In what year did the Republic of Texas become the 28th state of the United States?
AJ5HTO.
Yes, sir, Matt. Go right ahead.
That would be 1845.
Yeah, now see, you weren't just chewing the eraser off your pencil during class. You were paying attention. Good job, 1845. We already discussed that Anson Jones was the last president that signed over the Republic of Texas when they were annexed to the United States. Let's see, there was one more. Where did it go? Oh, yeah. What nickname is often used to describe the Republic of Texas because it was an independent nation?
AJ5HTO.
You're starting to run the table, Matt. Go right ahead.
Assuming you mean the Lone Star State. That's what I'd go with.
Well, that's close enough. Lone Star Republic is what it was officially called, the Texas Republic. You know, it was nicknamed the Lone Star Republics, which ended up being the Lone Star State. All right, last one. We'll see if anybody knows this one. Where is the last remaining marker for the Republic of Texas? The land marker for the Republic of Texas. There's one left, one marker left. Does anybody know where it is?
KF7SOX.
No cheating, D. Go ahead, Marie.
Yeah, I'm going to take a wild guess of San Antonio. This is KF7SOX back to net.
Well, that is a very good guess. Unfortunately, it's not the right answer, though. Anybody else? Houston County by Crockett. Near the Sabine River, close to Carthage, Texas. Yeah, Jason, Dee's cheating because she and I went there last week while we were on vacation. She should.
KF5BDI.
She
Gertrude says Huntsville.
Huntsville. No, it's not not in Houston or Sam Houston or Huntsville or another place like that. It's a small place, and it's kind of in close proximity to East Texas. One more try. Anybody else?
58CG.
Go ahead, Charlie G. Jump on in there.
I don't know the exact location, but it seems like it's somewhere over around Joaquin, somewhere in that area, or just right on the border.
Yeah, that's fairly close. I'll go ahead and let y'all off the hook. It is closest to Carthage, Texas. It's right off of Highway 31. It is Highway 31, the same one that runs through Corsicana, but it's almost in Louisiana, right off of Highway 31, just outside of Carthage. Last remaining marker of the Republic of Texas, granite marker. Dee and I went there last week. Saw it, touched it. Know it's still there. Oh yeah, the XYO is reminding me that it's on the banks of the Sabine River, which it was. It was within very walking distance of the Sabine River. So we left and came back to the state of Texas and came on home. With that, we'll go ahead and draw this to a close. Hopefully, everybody found it semi-useful and somewhat educational. Gertrude did a fine job. Matt tried to run the table, trying to rack up the points. Anyway, hopefully y'all found some humor in them and some educational facts. With that, we'll go ahead and close this out. We'll start at the top of the list, KJ5HTO. Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow's Taco Tuesday.
Thanks, Randy. Hey, man, love trivia tonight. Dad was just a huge Texas history buff, so when we took those vacations and everything, we got drilled with questions, and Mirabeau v. Lamar was just one of those that always stuck. So anyhow, have a good one. Won't be there tomorrow, but y'all have a great rest of the week. This is KJ5HTO.
All right, Matt, good to hear you this evening. Thanks for joining in, and again, thank you for running the net last week while I was out of town. Next on the list, KJ5HCG.
Charlie G here. Appreciate you running the net, Randy. Good to have you back. Good questions tonight. Never hurts to brush up on the old Texas history. KJ5HCG. We are back to the net.
All right, Charlie G, good to hear you this evening. Thanks for joining in. Next on the list, KF7SOX.
This is KF7SOX. Randy, thanks for running the net. Great questions. I need to brush up on my history. 7-3 is all. This is KF7SOX, back to net.
All right, Ms. Marie, good to hear you as always. Miss hearing your voice. Glad you could join us. Have a good evening and rest of your week. Next on the list, KJ5FLW.
KJ5FLW. Enjoyed the question. I hope everyone have a good rest of your week. KJ5FLW, back to the net.
All right, Mr. Newland, thank you for being here this evening. Good to hear you. Next on the list, KI5, BDI, and Gertrude.
K5BDI. Thanks for running the net. Some really good questions. Gertrude was especially pleased with the questions, especially since she's from Louisiana and never took Texas history. So I hope to see everybody tomorrow at Taco Tuesday. Don't forget your Pepsi. And back to net control.
Your Pepsi, or in this particular case, a jacket. Yes, everybody, you need a jacket. If you're going to DQ in Canton, you're going to need a jacket, even in the summertime. That air conditioner blows really well. Thank you, Mr. Kevin and Gertrude. Good to hear y'all this evening. Next on the list, Kev 5 VAV.
Well, sure is good to hear everybody on the radio tonight. Thanks for the questions, Randy. I like them. Didn't know half of them, which is that I need to learn them to be better at this. Anyway, hope y'all are all well, and hope some of y'all got some rain. I know I did. It sure helped. So it was a crazy long weekend, lots and lots of fires. The rain was a nice reprieve. So hope y'all have a great evening, and I will talk to you or see you soon. KF5 VAV clear.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Cody. Yep, glad you got some rain. We got a lot over here yesterday. Looked like we had a little storm on the radar. Heard a little bit of lightning and the lightning detector going off here just a minute or two ago, but nothing seemed to develop of it. Sun shining bright. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Cody. Next on the list is, that's it. We're at the bottom of the list. All right, everybody. This is Katie5, KJZ. Going to return the repeater back to normal amateur use, if you want to call us normal. That's questionable. Katie5, KJZ, click. All right, everybody online. These already checked out. Jason, have a good one, man. Try to stay cool somewhere. Hope you're not fighting fires. I know what that's like. Been there, done that. It gets hard, especially during the summer. All right. Have a good one, y'all.